parts of the world don't go through that semi-hibernation state. They can pretty much be very active and eat almost all year round because they're found in warmer parts of the world. We can also tell the differences between other crocodilians based on the shape of their snout, for the most part. Sometimes there are a little bit of similarities, it's hard to tell the difference, but with alligators versus crocodiles, you can tell because alligator species will have more of this rounded U-shaped snout, whereas croc species will have more of a pointed V-shaped snout. So you have lots of different crocodile examples. In the very back of our park, Crocodile Cove, you'll notice they'll always have that more distinctive pointed V-shaped snout if they are a type of crocodile. Now, if they're a type of caiman, sometimes it's hard to tell the difference between them and alligators because caiman are actually considered to be a type of alligator, and they're very closely related to one another. And when caiman are first hatched, it's almost impossible to tell them apart from American alligators because they look so similar and are very closely related. Now, sometimes caiman will have slightly more of a pointed V-shaped snout and have a little bit more of a rounded snout, kind of like an alligator, but it's kind of hard to tell the difference between the two unless you know what you're looking at for the most part. We do have two different examples of caiman species back in Croc Cove. Make sure to check them out before you leave today so you get to see what they look like. Now, the last type of crocodilian is called the gharial. There's only two different species of them. Both are found over in Asia. Here at the park, in the center enclosure back at Crocodile Cove, we have what's called the false gharial. They're native to southwestern Asia. Now, they are very cool animals to see, very unique in their snout shape because they have a very long, skinny, slender snout. That very long, skinny, slender snout means that they're capable of catching fish out in the wild very commonly. They're a lot more effective in catching fish versus other types of crocodilians. So they're more of a pescatarian in the croc world. So they do have that very distinctive, long, skinny snout. Now, another cool thing about our false gharials here at the park, not just because they look cool, they're also, one, very critically endangered, and also we actually house the largest false gharial in any zoo in the world right now. His name is Tommy. He is about 18 feet in length and over 1,500 pounds. Make sure to check him out before you